In this video we're going to look at how to differentiate a function which is made up not just of one term but of two terms which are multiplied by each other. For this term with two sort of polynomial terms, we could think of this function as being something we could just combine into one term, and you could. If you differentiate it, you would get this answer here. However, it's not always going to be the case that you have two terms which you can simplify by multiplying together. So finding this answer might not be quite so easy. To demonstrate it, we'll just use this same example. To deal with these, you have to think of the function as being two separate functions multiplied by each other. We'll call them functions f and g. If we differentiate f, we get 28x to the power of 3. And if we differentiate g, we get 6x. It's not as simple as multiplying these two together, because when you do, we get the answer 168x to the power of 4, which, as you can see, is not the same as when we worked it out before. So if we want to differentiate this product of two functions, what we have to do is use this chain rule, which is the derivative of f times the function g plus the derivative of g times the function f. So here's our two functions and our two derivatives. In this order, we just have to plug in the values if we've worked them out previously. Right, and once we've done this, we can just simplify by combining the two terms, which are multiplied to each other. And then, since they have the same power, they are like terms, we can add them together, and there we have the same example, the same answer for this example. That was by no means a proof, but rather a demonstration that it works and is necessary. Let's look at this example where we cannot multiply the two terms to simplify them. Our first function will be f, and our second function will be g. Up on the right hand side, we'll work out the function and its derivatives. Now we'll write out the chain rule formula and apply it. F prime times function g plus g prime times function f. We do need to simplify this plus minus term, but the rest isn't necessary. I'll do it anyway. We'll factor out 3x. We'll simplify that plus minus, and then you're done. A slightly tricky example now. When we define function f as being the first function, f is already a composite function, so we'll have to also use the chain rule whilst doing the product rule. The chain rule says that f prime is equal to the outer function differentiated times the derivative of the inner function 2x, leaving us with 2 cos 2x. Now that we know this derivative, we can just go straight ahead and plug into our original function the product rule applied with these two terms and their two derivatives, f prime g and g prime f. Factoring out a common term,